Welcome everyone to the Minions of the Zoo Tuesday edition. I'm your keeper this evening, Skep, and with me I have a bevy of minions, starting with Prospero,
Hello.
Jenna,
Hola.
Harry, the Harry Channel,
Howdy.
and Adam of Clan Veggie the First.
Greetings.
It's so nice to have everybody with us this evening, and I'm going to start from the back. Adam, how was your day today? What'd you do? Anything interesting?
I did a little overtime at work, so that was something.
Yeah.
No, it's just been a your average day.
It implies employment, so that's not a bad thing.
Well, yeah. Thank the Lord that I have a job, a good job, and yeah, and I pretty much just was listening to news all day about the going-ons of going-ons, and
Did you hear anything happening in the world, or?
Oh yeah, nothing's going on in the world.
I hadn't heard anything.
No, it's very quiet out there.
Yeah, Biden's got this.
Yep.
Thank God, I got a lot of confidence in him. Harry, how are you doing? How was your day, man?
Yeah, Biden's crushing it.
Yes, totally.
In his own mind, I think he honestly thinks he is crushing it.
Yes, he is. I'm showing him how we used to do it back in the old day. That's what he's saying to himself.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe this is just a me thing, but when you're so tired that you start to fall asleep sitting up, there's that moment right between sleep and being awake, where your mind starts to drift just a little bit. You're sort of in like a semi-dream state, and amazing sort of free association takes place in that little sliver of a zone. I think that's where Biden lives. I think it's like right. It'd be
Twilight.
like you or me about to fall asleep.
What did Biden do today?
I thought he was just resting his eyes.
He crushed it. He
crushed it like he always.
He's dominating. He's dominating. He's crushing it.
Yeah.
He went to Hawaii, and
got food.
Just amazing.
Yeah.
His handlers are not very good at their job. But anyway, it's not time to talk about that. How did I do today? Well, I'm trying to do this sort of, it's not really a home lab thing insofar as I'm taking work home with me, but I've got this router that was designed by people in a formerly Eastern European country, and it uses a operating system that's not the same as Juniper, not the same as Cisco, not the same as all this other stuff. This is my money, so I'm going to go cheap. I'm not gonna overspend. So this thing is about $300, but it has a lot.
What'd you buy? Some old Nortel thing or what?
No, a Microtech. Microtik. Oh man! And it uses something called Router OS. And,
that's totally not a stripped down Taiwan power box.
No, it's not actually. It's fine. It's like a little ARM thing with some ports, but it does. It's got 8 SFP plus ports, so I can do 8 10 gig networking connections on it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good, and it takes optical modules and copper modules and stuff.
Reasonable.
But I've been trying to set up VLANs and get inter VLAN routing working correctly for a big test bed I'm trying to set up, and it's like the complication of it because it's just so everything's backwards. So
everything is.
On a Cisco, you would just say, here's an IP address on each of these VLANs, and it would just send the packets willy-nilly in every direction. It wouldn't give a crap.
It really
would be totally simple. But on this thing, the default is to send nothing anywhere.
Route your packets, mister. It's going to cost you.
You gotta peel that onion back one layer at a time, and I've been peeling all freaking day. So I may have gone slightly insane.
Yeah, that thing where you gotta keep up with all the context of the different numbers. Oh, that's mind numbing. I remember
it's pretty maddening.
That. Yeah. And but anyway, all right. Well, you're doing well.
What's left of my sanity is joining you tonight. That's my day.
It sounds like. How about you, Jenna? How other than
I'm great.
Your legs?
I was thinking of running a mile today.
Did you really?
No.
Oh, but you thought about it.
Yeah. Except for some slight leg injury, I'm good.
All right. Just breaking the leg. Other than that, no problem.
And pulling a ligament.
pulling a ligament probably hurts more.
Yes,
I don't
was
do
gonna
simple.
say the ligament is what's probably causing you the most pain.
More aggravated neurons.
Yes.
There
Yeah, and sorry,
than
I was just
breaking
fixing
your
my
leg.
brace. It was probably really loud.
Nope, didn't hear it at all.
Really?
Nope.
Oh, thank you.
It sounded like you were racking around into a 9mm, but hey,
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's a
well, I
positive
always do
sound.
that.
So
that makes us happy.
mhm.
So Prospero, what did you do today that was interesting? Any fun?
Metaphorically,
Metaphorical fun.
Makes us happy. YouTube.
Yes.
Metaphorically. No, interesting today. Not particularly. I put together a Swiffer wet jet. Did some laundry.
A what?
A Swiffer wet jet.
I know exactly what that is because I have one.
Yes.
I know what it is. I'm just having trouble hearing.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm having trouble speaking, so this ought to work well.
That's the device that I use to clean the floor, and then my wife uses to clean the floor correctly after I've cleaned the floor.
I thought it was a device that they made to sell you consumables.
Yeah, that's that too.
It's a consumable delivery system from the Swiffer people.
Yes, it is.
Wrong.
You fill it with their special.
Well, you get the bottle of their special thing and you ram it down into the.
Yeah, I don't use their special stuff. I use whatever is appropriate for the surface that I'm doing. I even use the thing to do windows, but the only reason I bought it was because I liked the trigger mechanism. Yeah, that was what I liked about it was the trigger. Yeah.
Skep's got a bottle of methyl ethyl ketone peroxide. He uses that.
Possibility.
That'll strip those floor stains. Anyway,
a little aqua regia. Yeah.
Well, they actually upgraded them so you can use them on all sealed floors. So that's a big help. You can use it on wood now, and because remember that used to be verboten.
Right.
With the Swiffer wet jet, which is why I did it, because I've got engineered hardwood throughout the entire upstairs, except for the 2 bedrooms. And it's funny. It's very funny because when you read the literature.
That's a great thing about having tile floors, by the way, is you don't have to worry about any of this.
They tell you, though, in the literature not to use it on carpet. And I'm like, I really need to know. How many people tried to use this on carpet?
Do not use this
more than
in your children's teeth.
I know, Jenna. That's the thing that bothers me, because there's a tolerance level before you get those kinds of warnings, just like the tolerance of automobile accidents at intersections before a traffic light goes in. And I'm just thinking, who in the name of God thought that a flat-bottomed wet mop could be used on carpet? I just can't.
I know some people that are that stupid. I don't know if they've ever tried it. I just know they're that stupid.
Yeah,
Are they as stupid as the people who are bringing the mask mandates back?
Are they stupid who brought the astronators back?
Are they as stupid as the people who are bringing the mask mandates back?
Or advocating for them.
Oh, I won't leave my house. Are you kidding me? I'm not wearing a mask again. Die.
Yep, he's gonna start in September.
Yeah, I really hate to point this out to these idiots, but the literature is in. I mean, for actually the scientific literature is in on this, and the efficacy is not worth the effort.
No. It's not.
It was all a pipe dream, y'all. There's something about microns and virus size versus microns and bacteria size.
Let me.
I just want to give a shout out to Mash.
Yeah, Mash is here, and I was going to go through and say hi to everybody. Grand Inquisitor is here. Green Badger is here. Cougar Knife, nice to see you. I think we're meeting. Possibly for the first time. Let's see. Green Badger's here. Eddie!
And Tyr Alexander is here.
Tyr Alexander, yes, the Grand Inquisitor.
I like the name change.
Yeah, I like that too.
The Cougar Knife is making a very good point. The mask lets other people know you're a good person. That's that. Some people never stopped. Okay,
Well, a
around
woman,
here in particular, there were several demographics that never really fully stopped. And I thought, okay, bless. It's tend to how I think about it now. Just
Uh,
look at them and I think, oh, bless.
a woman at my neurologist appointment was wearing a mask,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I just
Now,
wanted to.
when
They
we
have
had when we had high particulate for the Canadian wildfire smoke, I can understand asthmatics, emphysemics, maybe wearing a mask in hopes that it would help filter some of it. But
Well,
unless you,
look, let me just make this easy for everybody. Okay. A virus is so small. A virus is 1,000th the size of a bacterium.
Mhm.
Okay. They are so small that a cloth mask, the spaces between
The
the
weave,
holes in between those might be as well be interplanetary distances. It's a little like space. You
parsec, yeah.
you can have two galaxies collide in space, and not one star will ever hit another star. It would be lottery win on top of lottery win, like winning the lottery three times in a
Where in
row.
the fuck is this guy sending us?
Pardon me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot I didn't have this on mute. I'm playing a Civil War game, and this general is, and this commander's
All
leading
right,
us
so
up
we're
to
getting
like
some
this
real
weirdos.
time stage direction from Adam's game here. So
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
okay, well
You guys
anyway,
better take that hill, Adam, because if you don't,
No, I don't even know what they keep saying form a line, but then he tells us to go and start running a direction, and it's like everybody's confused. So, I'm sorry. That's
just
my bad.
shout Leroy Jenkins into the mic.
Are you by any chance playing the 7 days battle?
No, it's a game called War of Rights.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I stumbled upon it on a random viewing, and I'm like,
Just your
And
description sounds like what kind of actually happened in several of the battles at the 7 days
I wouldn't be surprised.
battle.
I think this is a new commander though, because it looks like they're trying to tell him how to actually send commands. But
Adam, I asked you a question in
oh, I'm
chat.
sorry. Oh, pet scans. Yeah, I have pet scans.
that was me for Skep.
Oh,
I think she sent you a.
I asked you a question, Adam.
Yeah.
I can get new. Yeah, there you go.
I
I don't
wrote
know.
Adam.
I don't know if you want these joints though. I don't know if you want that jab though.
Actually, you didn't ask a question. Well, yeah.
Okay, I didn't put a freaking question mark.
I can get new joints.
Yeah.
It's
but
Chinese, Adam. You have to rearrange the can
Adam,
get new joints.
if he knows what's good for him, we'll learn Jenny's.
Hey,
Yes, he will.
If I want that,
Excuse
what is-
yourself.
Purple dirt bike.
yeah, dirt bike.
I have a question for the scientists in the group. How did you feel about Russia's landing on the moon?
Who?
Russia's.
Well, it's about
Who?
time that they
Are-
landed
are-
instead of crashing.
Talking about in 1970 when they landed.
No,
the
I'm talking
rover
about
on
how
the
they
moon?
crashed into the moon.
They
Oh,
crashed
yeah.
a bunch of things into the moon. Did they actually land something without crashing it finally?
No,
No,
I
they
was
they
being
crashed again.
cheap.
Did they
Oh,
They
really?
crashed again.
but was it intended? Because
Lol.
No,
Maybe
It
they're
was
trying to
Russia-
test the
it was
mass
just
of the
Russia.
moon by
Well, no,
seeing how
'cause
far they can
sometimes-
move it with their
wasn't there
projectile.
that one time where I think NASA intentionally
doing
crashed
science.
some into the moon and it
Like
rained?
the asteroids.
Yeah, Russia's Luna 25 mission ended in failure Sunday when the probe reportedly crashed into the moon unexpectedly. India will make a second attempt at landing on the lunar surface on Wednesday, so we'll get to see that tomorrow when they do that. But,
Oh,
let's see.
On this topic, though,
Yeah.
I think what it is the Russians are trying to do is to destroy those massive underground structures the Chinese have found on the dark
Yeah,
side
on the
of
dark
moon.
side of the moon. Do you see that? Look.
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, guys. I understand the whole 2020 thing happened. And a good portion of 2021. But well, no, you're right. People are that gullible.
I think there's a ferret at the door.
Yes.
Prospero, I run those tunnels. They're my tunnels.
Oh, I'm sorry. You
On
So
should
the
I
have
can tell you
side of
what
the
actually
moon.
happened.
I
with
dug
the
them
space probe.
myself.
What did you say, Harry?
I can tell you what actually happened with the space probe.
Would the parachutes? Did the
No,
parachutes
that's
not
not
deploy?
okay.
Kefki's here.
Here's the problem with what happened. I love you, India. So just remember, this is a joke I'm about to make.
Oh no! Look at the doorbell.
The Indian probe was actually hitching a ride on the Russian probe, and they didn't account for the extra weight.
Oh, okay. So
It was
India
just hanging
riding
on.
on Russia's coattails again.
No, it was just hanging on like a train out of Mumbai. I love you, India. I love your food. I love your people, but it is hilarious.
We love everywhere and everywhere.
Oh no, I
loves
definitely
us.
don't love everywhere.
No,
but
Free
Jenna,
love,
we don't.
Whatever. Did you hear
Yeah.
about that little bastard that went to North Korea?
And
Army.
became president.
the defector guy,
Yeah, the defector guy.
the defector of color.
How dare he?
Hey, they said it was.
Hi,
racist.
Kefki.
Hi,
Hi,
Kefki.
I
Hi.
The ferret has landed. Wouldn't it have been funny, though, instead of the eagle, if that first NASA mission had been Tranquility Base, the ferret has landed.
What if Darwin's ship had been the ferret instead of the beagle, and you could have the voyage of the ferret?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mutiny on the ferret?
The ferret.
The
Harry
Starship
and Skep,
Ferret.
could you turn your mics up?
These are the voyages of the Starship Ferret.
These are the voyages of the Starship Ferret.
For a 5-year mission to seek out and destroy
Rodents.
everything.
Hold on. So
To
does
find
the
shiny new
Starship-
treasures no one has found before. And
That's
maybe
it.
some of them someone has found before. And just to take them and stash them.
Be a furry
Dun,
magpie.
dun, 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 dun.
Adam, what were you
In
saying?
search of nesting material.
Does a starship look like a giant metal ferret?
Yes,
Yes.
it does. More or less. Roughly, yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's a bit stylized, but yes, that's the general.
Do
Stargate.
ferrets play in the
Ferret
things
one.
that hamsters play in, the round thingies that they can make spin?
No, they
Oh,
just
no,
get the
no.
zoomy straight up walls across ceilings,
Yeah.
across your head,
fudge buckets.
down your sweatpants. That's
So,
called ferret legging. The Scots came up with that. Wonder why. It's cold and lonely in the Highlands.
No, Mr.
Poor
Scottish
Scots.
person, don't put me in your pants. Sorry, I just.
It really is a thing. Ferret legging really is a thing.
Well-
That's.
I now know a pet none of my children will ever get.
You're right. But the ferret legging demonstration I saw, ESPN was actually covering it. It was at the Richmond Celtic Festival and Highland Games. And it was absolutely hilarious. There was a reporter for ESPN there. And these ferrets are all defanged, which is not how the whole thing started as a, it was a pub dare.
They
You just
defang
know.
them?
Yes.
Thing.
That's
What
evil.
the fuck? Yeah, that's like saying, hey, I
Well,
got
you remove the eye teeth of the ferret.
Yeah, but that's like they only have 4 teeth.
They're domesticated. These are domesticated ferrets. It's
Look,
like a domesticated terrorist, but
as
it's
a-
still.
Wait, they're removing ferret teeth. No.
As
You know, I've
someone
often
that had-
wondered why they call them ferrets. They don't really contain that much iron.
No, they don't.
It's a chemistry joke. Anyway,
Ferrous
All right.
pellets mixed together becomes ferrets. Yay. They're the iron shavings of the animal kingdom.
We somehow won.
Get a magnet.
but the etymology of ferret is just not actually just have nothing to do with iron. It comes from the Latin furo, which means to steal, or actually thief.
Mm-hmm.
To thieve is actually what that means.
Yep, they're like magpies with fur.
Yeah, but they look like little burglars.
Yeah.
And they steal shit. She was just telling you she was
Yeah.
going to take all the shiny stuff.
I
Yeah,
see nothing like
magpies
that.
with fur.
Yeah.
Badgers are more evil though.
Well, yeah, and they got bigger teeth.
Yeah.
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Hi, TUES.
Ah, the shrooms.
Speaking of badgers,
Who else
Hi,
is
Badger.
stuck in? Who else is stuck
hate to
in?
Lisa, hey.
Oh, Shroom is here.
Lisa. I don't know who Lisa is though.
Yeah, you do. You just have to think back on
Oh
it.
yeah. Hey Lisa, I didn't see you sneak in there.
Yeah, I'm sure you've been on a.
Seems like I haven't seen you in a while.
We're having yet another scintillating conversation about ferrets.
Yeah.
That's always a
ferret.
good conversation, though.
Ferrets in space.
Well, if you'd put a ferret in charge of putting out wildfires on Maui, it might have thought that maybe water didn't have to be treated like it was some sacred object.
No, you don't understand. All they had to do
Oh,
was
burn! That's a
worship
sick
the
burn. Oh,
water.
wait, that was a bad choice of words. I'm
okay.
so sorry.
But getting back to the earlier comment, does anybody think we're going to be wearing masks soon? Because
Yes,
I think we are
I'm
going
not.
States will.
I'm pretty
I
sure
think
they're
they're going to impose another mask mandate, and I think it's going to be widely
Why?
ignored.
I think the FAA is going to try it. That's going
Yeah.
to be the problem.
Yep.
They're traveling people, but that's the
So
thing.
sort
Are
of,
you
that's
gonna
the
do
sort of thing that influences elections.
Yes, it is.
And
it's
there's a
poor
perception
choice.
right now that the Democrats are pro-mask and that the Republicans are not. And if people are tired enough for masks, there are elections that have been decided on even sillier reasons than that.
Yes.
I just put that together. They're bringing COVID back for elections.
Of course,
Right.
trying to.
Do not want to wear a mask.
Because we
Ow.
have we have a new variant. Well, duh, that's what coronaviruses do. Just, I hate to.
We have a
God, do we
flu
have to keep
variant
pointing out
every
the
year.
obvious? I guess so.
I mean,
Hi, Spud.
we've had the new variant for a while, right?
Well, this
Yeah.
era's.
The lockdowns will continue until morale improves.
Yes, exactly.
Uh,
Lockdowns, beatings, mask mandates, stupid fear politics. Because they're stupid cows that will fall in line. And tragically, it's a sizable percentage of the population, but I no longer think it's half.
It's sad.
I actually think they will try and really enforce lockdowns in the United States this time. I think the Dems are getting that bold.
They start shooting people in the streets.
I don't know if they'll shoot them, but they will start locking up people who are not the right color or shape.
Oh, you know what they're trying to do then?
Or shape.
They literally are trying to rehabilitate the image of James Buchanan. I mean, I've we said de Blasio was around to rehabilitate John Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
Biden's around to rehabilitate Carter. I just pray that they don't try to rehabilitate James Buchanan because the shooting war didn't really start under him.
Yeah, I mean,
but he did everything possible to set it up.
Yeah, he was following such leading lights as Franklin Pierce. For God's sake.
Yeah, but
Pierce was actually a worse president, for my money, than Buchanan was.
Probably, but then again, if they don't stop talking about Bidenomics, I'm going to run screaming into the street.
Joe Biden might actually be our worst president. We might have actually lived through the time of the worst president we've ever had. Just in terms of taking a nation, this is what's always said about Franklin Pierce. He took a nation that was quiet and prosperous and not at war and plunged it into economic uncertainty and war. Fuck you, Franklin.
Yep.
I'd have to agree.
Fuck you, Franklin, whoever you are.
He is The worst.
And that's actually my Christian name. So
19th century president. Kefki.
Sorry.
yeah,
My
he was
question
an
Oh.
is,
asshole.
do you think enough
Here's
people,
Buchanan Lincoln.
enough regular folk understand this? I mean, I guess
No.
I don't know. I mean, this redneck dude gets #1 on Billboard.
Oliver Anthony. Yeah. The accidental hero.
I haven't even heard the song, but
They
it's
say fuck a lot.
it's odd that. Oh, hey, like the song "No More Fucks to Give." That's a good one.
That's my favorite song. That is my personal anthem.
Wait,
Yeah,
there's a song, How Many Fucks to Give?
No, I've no fucks left to give. My fucks have all run dry. I went down to the fuck store. There were no fucks left to buy.
There is a song that's just somebody singing "Move, bitch, get out of the way, bitch, move, get out of the way." I kind of like that song.
Yeah.
That's a good
Because
song.
when I'm driving in the great state of California, that's basically the thing that goes through my head constantly.
Yes. Yeah. That would work for Northern Virginia too.
Yeah. Anytime I'm not on two wheels, it's just like, you people just move. Just
Yeah.
The
get
name
out
of that
my
song,
way.
by the way, is "Move Bitch" by Ludacris. And if I can, I would just like you to hear some of the words of this. Move, bitch, get out of the way. Get out of the way, bitch. Get out of the way. Move, bitch. Get out of the way. Get out of the way, bitch. Get out of the way. Oh no, the fight's out. I'm about to punch your lights out. Get the fuck back, guard your grill. There's something wrong. We can't stay still. I've been drinking and busting too. And I've been thinking of busting you. Upside your motherfucking forehead. And if your friends jump in, aw girl, they'll be dead. Causing confusion, disturbing the peace. It's not an illusion. We run in the streets. So bye-bye to all you groupies and gold diggers. Is there a bumper on your ass? No, Harry. I'm doing 100 on the highway. So if you need to do the speed limit, get the fuck out of my way. I'm DUI, hardly ever caught sober, and you about to get ran the fuck over. There's nothing wrong with our society.
That was written in traffic. That was written
So I
in
need
traffic.
someone who's good with the AI voices to please have Barry Manilow singing this, or Frank Sinatra. Have Frank Sinatra doing a little ditty and singing this.
I'd like Alvin and the
sorry.
Chipmunks.
Yeah.
That's
But
good
I know
too.
those lyrics. I was with him almost all the way up until MotZ.
Yeah.
Because
MotZ.
basically that is that's traffic.
Yeah.
That's how you feel sitting in
not,
traffic.
That's not fair, Kefki.
Why?
We shouldn't deploy AI to do that, because you'd be putting a lot of lounge karaoke singers out of work. And
yeah, but the stylings of
Frank
Blue
Sinatra's
Eyes.
dead. He's not going to care, right?
Get out of
Yeah,
the way.
move away.
It would just be awesome.
it's gonna
Move,
Jazz trio backup.
Get out of the way.
Would AI,
Yeah,
would
that's
AI
kinda
Frank
swing it.
Sinatra also not bother to learn all his lines?
Yes.
Probably, yeah, probably.
That's how you tell the difference between the AI and the real Frank Sinatra.
I do it
the real
my
Frank
way.
Sinatra would be like, yeah, I did it my way. Hey, hold that
My
cue
way.
card a little closer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was in a movie or more than one, and he would frequently just not bother to learn his lines. He'd be like, I'm the chairman of the board, just hold that cue card up and I'll just read my lines off of that. It's like, man.
Do you know what he called what we know as the Rat Pack? He actually called them the Klan.
The
Oh,
Klan?
Oh, God.
But like,
Yeah, I mean, Sammy Davis wrote extensively on the Klan with a C, not a K, because Rat
not
Pack was the name that
Scottish,
had
then.
applied to Sinatra's 1950s friend group, including Bogey and Bacall and that crowd. That's what he called the Rat Pack, but the journalists started using Rat Pack to describe the Lawford Bishop, Sammy Davis. Yeah, it's interesting. Frank though, did make sure those guys got paid well or better than they could have gotten paid otherwise, unlike Ocean's 11.
Yeah.
Fucking clan with a K ruined it all for all of us.
It did. It
Clan.
really did, because
Different clans fucking get educated, you dumb fucks.
yeah, clan
Hey.
C-L-A-N actually means something.
Yes, Strom.
Yeah, it's Scottish.
Strom and
it's-
yeah,
Sorry,
what's his
Bird.
name? Bird.
Bird.
Yeah.
Get out of my way.
I was
bitch,
waiting
you
for
better
that.
Move
At least when
it to
Sergio
the
Mendes put
bitch,
together a group, he'd put the damn year in the name so you could tell
I
them
know.
apart.
I enjoyed that about Sergio Mendes.
I'm
Sergio
bringing back
Mendes in
clans.
Brazil,
Brazil
65,
66.
And I'm gonna
66,
bring
Brazil
back
66.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was also a Brazil 76, I believe.
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
Yes, there was.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna have Mashkanada stuck in my head. Thanks
There you
much.
go.
Let me tell
could
let
be
me tell
worse.
you. Let me
It
tell
could
you
be.
that. Okay.
Yes.
So who
Yes.
else is here?
Oh,
Since then,
Austin!
Costin is here. All right. Spud Gun. I think I've said that name in a while. It's good to see you guys. Thanks for coming
Ignore
out.
anything I wrote in chat.
I think we all do
I'm not
that.
sure which chat you're writing in. Are you writing in regular chat?
yes.
No, yeah, regular chat. Costin's my bitch.
YouTube
Yeah,
okay.
chat.
Yeah, okay.
He started it.
Oh my god.
So anyway, what I was trying to get
Quality
back to
entertainment.
was the fact that as we hear the Democrats trying to start up this population control machine that they call epidemics and epidemic protocols and mask mandates and all that sort of thing, I'm seeing it again. All my libertarian senses are just like a cat in a lightning storm. You know, hair is just standing on end.
Yeah. Let
I
me
can't-
stress once again that small L libertarian, because the big L libertarians who believe in open borders can go eat a
No,
bag of
we're
dicks.
not crazy people. We believe in the laws. We don't believe in private armies. We don't want to let people raise their daughters to meet. We're not crazy people. We just want people to have.
I'm having
You're
trouble
all button,
understanding you, Skep.
Yeah, you're
It's
botting
not
out,
just
really.
me, yay!
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
oh shit.
God damn it!
There you
All
go.
right, maybe you can understand me now.
Yes.
Here is the problem. They just want to control you. They just are looking for a way to gain any advantage to give them electoral power. I think they caught the Republicans napping a little bit last time, and I think the Republicans are going to be waiting for them in the alley when this happens again. Of course, Republicans would never fail to disappoint you. The thing is, I don't want a Republican either. I don't want the Republicans to win. I don't want the Democrats to win. I don't like anybody. The only one who's really making any sense, at all, well, I won't even say the person's name, because then they'll come out and say something nonsensical, and I'll go, oh, no, I can't be in back of that. There are people. There's nobody who is not so totally owned by a special interest or a group of special interests as to be able to represent the cause of increased personal liberty. The libertarians have no one to represent them, and that just makes me crazy. And I'm not, as Prospero said, it's not the big L libertarians. It's not the big crazy ass people, who write in libertarian magazines about the glories of privately owned tollways. But it's people who just want to be left alone, let to live our lives, let people who want to live a certain way live a certain way, and they can have local laws that protect those customs and the ways that they want to live. But devolve a lot of this federalism back out to the states, back out to the localities, where the people who are affected most by the questions that come up before governing bodies will be able to make the decisions that are in their best interest. And well, hang on one quick thing. And the unspoken idea that because it's a federal government program or idea or notion or initiative, that there's some basic good about that makes it better than a locally designed or locally implemented thing, simply because there's more money behind it if it's coming from the government. I don't think that's arguable anymore. State and local governments are not rubes. They used to be rubes. They used to be pretty backward compared to the federal government. That's not true anymore. You see state governments that are actually far in advance of the federal government. I spent half the day working on Brenda's Social Security just to get her Medicare straightened out, just to get a Medicare form filed, just to take it to the Social Security. We had to sit there for an hour to wait for somebody to take the form, for me to hand it to them. To hand them the form. Didn't even have to sign it. Didn't even have to do anything. Just said, got a Medicare Part B. Okay, thank you. And that was it. That's all I did.
You're kidding.
No. And they put it in a basket, and that was that. That was
You couldn't do it online.
Oh, no, you can't do this online. You have to do this in person.
I did.
You get to, well, there's a lot you can do in person, but at least right now, this may have been when you did it, but right now they instructed us, and I can give you the emails that they sent us, that we had to come in and do hers in person. I don't know why we had to fill out a Medicare Part B application, but evidently you have to do that. And right now, at least what they told us was that has to be done in person and has to be filed. The other Medicare application, the Part A and Part C, can be done online. Part B must be done in person.
I wonder what Medicare I am. 1, 2, or A, B, or C.
You are called all of the above. You're probably, you probably have A, B, and C, and D.
I have to say,
you might not even pay
I appreciate having it, because right now, okay, Skep, I want your opinion on this. So, my Klonopin was supposed to be filled at the beginning of the month.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's a shortage, and they're yet to fill it.
I know. Jenna, I can't get my meds either. I was barely able to get them last month. I have to call the pharmacy because I got to go do the pain clinic tomorrow. I got to fucking go by the pharmacy to see what they have and then ask my doctor, oh, could you maybe, if it's weaker, because usually they wrote me a 7.5, or 7, which is weaker than what I normally am supposed to be. I'm like, oh, well, I'll take the weaker one because I can't fucking get anything else from my pharmacy. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Bastards.
You're okay.
You're right, Harry. Absolute bastards, and it's by design.
You know, this is interesting.
Klonopin is the biggest issue. And finally,
No. You know, this is an interesting thing. I'm looking at the resupply dates. Why is this happening? Why is there a shortage of Klonopin, a manufacturing issue? I don't believe that.
I don't believe
manufacturing issues on mature drugs that are already in generic do not occur.
No.
I mean, you can have a plant have a problem, maybe with a supplier, some big fall through, but this is something that is manufactured in probably 15, 20 places around the world.
Yep.
Well, Skep, it got to the point where
I said it's by design.
Kidding me?
I had to get a week's worth of 0.5s and paid out of pocket. But I had to get my full dose in 0.5s.
That's interesting, because I'm looking through benzodiazepines, particularly the IV benzos that they use in the hospital, are that is ongoing shortage of lorazepam and diazepam. That's interesting.
I think
those are the two of the biggest in terms of number of scripts. Those are probably 2 of the 3 biggest benzodiazepines. Huh.
Yep.
Well,
And they're-
Harry,
wow.
I have to take these prescriptions.
I
I have
know.
no choice.
That's why I said I'm lucky.
Okay.
I went
Sorry.
to the pharmacy to get like a shingles vaccine because I'm old. Well, I'm almost old, and they had me fill out this health questionnaire thing because I'd never been in there. And they said, "Well, where are your prescriptions?" It's like, I don't have any. What do you mean you don't have any? I don't have any. They seemed like they couldn't even cope with the fact that I didn't have any. So surely you must have taken too many of one of them and forgotten about the ones that you take. No. I honestly don't have any because I'm just really stubborn. If it's only like with marginal benefit, I'm not even going to monkey with it.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
They said, I think they told me once, well, your thyroid's a little low. You could take something for that. Well, could take
a little low.
and a little low. It's like, no, fuck off. I'm not taking any of this.
Yeah. I don't.
That's a doctor who doesn't understand statistics here, and you know what that is.
I know.
He
what
says
that
it's
is.
a little low. He's seen. Well, it's in the range of normal, but it's on the low side. So he doesn't know about the law of independent trial. He doesn't understand that he's taking a still picture in what is really a movie, right? Because doctors are fucking stupid about that stuff.
Well, my doctor's actually very good.
I don't doubt that there are good doctors.
No, I mean I pay extra for my fancy doctor, and he's actually very good. The problem is that most of the patients are stupid. So even if you get a smart doctor, they're so used to stupid patients that it's sort of like it's a business. It's a business, and when you go in there, they want you to leave as a satisfied customer. And so even if you only
it's like the opposite of the VA.
Yeah, they will try to have you leave with something so that you feel like you got your money's worth. Because if you walk out of there without a prescription, it's like
they haven't done their job. Maybe you'll go away. Yeah, maybe you'll go to a
service. Yeah,
right. Maybe you'll go to a doctor who will write them even fancier prescriptions.
Well, it's the Elan could be on medication too. Current day. Just saying, particularly anything that's psychoreactive. Just think about it. Everybody loves to tell you about their diagnoses.
Yeah. If I ever get strep throat again, I'm going to take a Z-Pack, maybe 2.
Yeah.
The same medication.
I think.
Sorry.
I think, like Skep said, the hospitals being low. I don't think they're. I think this don't give any kind of psych meds or anything to people. Let them figure it out.
That's not what's going on here.
I know that's not, but they've talked about it for so long.
I know.
If I hear one more time my Klonopin's going to cause me dementia, I'm going to.
Yeah,
nobody in your therapeutic state should ever tell you something like that. If they're telling you something like that,
oh, I got rid of that woman.
It's nearly malpractice.
Yeah, it was. It was.
Yeah,
in her case, it was actually
dementia.
admirable because the accusation was based on the fact that some people were doing things with Klonopin that everyone was going to do it, and they were risking the sanity of a very difficult to manage patient to begin with.
Yeah. The interesting thing that Harry brought up is that his doctor acts like the doctors that I was accustomed to going to talk to back in the 1980s.
Yeah.
When doctors were still practicing medicine, and they could actually look at a patient and figure out, well, what's going to be best for this patient. They didn't have to think about, well, what am I not going to get sued for? Oh, I better not write that drug because, they got sued for this, or I'm getting in trouble if I write too much of this, can't do that. And doctors are basically in places like the VA. In places like the VA, they're basically in a CYA situation. They're just trying to cover their ass. They're trying to make sure they don't get sued, trying to make sure nothing bad happens, and that they never write an addictive prescription drug, even to the point of denying that opiates relieve pain at all. It is the position of the VA and they said this when they took Vicodin off the outpatient pharmacopoeia, they said, if you're not grandfathered in, you can't get opiates from us anymore because we found ibuprofen and aspirin are just simply better painkillers. And that is their position. That is their position.
I know. They do that kind of crap with me too. They're like, okay, well, and I wanted to lower my dosage. I didn't want to take all that crap anyway. But the fact is I'm in chronic pain all the fucking time, and they're like, okay, we're taking you off this,
but
and
you
this,
have to realize,
and you'll feel better.
That you'll feel better without the pain relievers.
I don't.
It's a more honest way to live with the pain, don't you see? And you get to sit around feeling honest, and even though you're in pain, because the honesty makes up for the pain, does it not?
I'm honestly in pain.
I knew you'd feel that. I knew that you would feel that way.
Fucking bed. It doesn't get me out of the bed. It doesn't help me function. It doesn't help me move. They can honestly kiss my ass. Sorry.
But you're lying there honestly. You're lying there honestly in bed.
They can honestly kiss. And
you're honestly suffering.
Yes, I'm honestly suffering.
Yeah. So what's the problem? They don't have a problem.
No,
That's
I know.
The whole thing. That's the whole problem. This is what I wish is that these asshole look down their nose doctors who look at people who are in legitimate chronic pain situations and they say, I'm not going to help you because, first of all, I could get in trouble. I've got a boss who's saying, get all your patients off opiates today. Next time you see them, you cut them off. It's for their own good. Well, the thing is, those opiates really do relieve pain. That's proven. I mean, that's proven biochemically. You can prove that.
It's proven every day when I take my meds.
I realize that anecdotally, and it's in it, but you can prove this chemically that there are actions at receptor sites that interfere with the transmission of pain impulses, and it's not even hard biochemistry. If you can imagine, this is fairly simple biochemistry. This is not any of the really hard stuff. And we have psyched ourselves into a national snit about we've got a big national drug problem. We're going to do something about it. We're going to go after the makers of the opiates. That's not the source of the drug problem. You can do that if you want. But that's not the source of the problem. Okay?
Well, I think
the source of the problem is a government in China that doesn't give a shit about policing bad actors over there, and they need some pressure from us to do that. But we have a president who is a wholly owned subsidiary of the Chinese government, and so he can't lean on the Chinese government to do shit. And so Xi has all his buddies over there earning $1 zillion and being supported in high style while they poison Americans and make $1 zillion doing that. That just makes me want to say to China, fuck you. We're going to let your over-margined country fucking die in its interest soup. Except that's what's happening to us, too. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
All in all, I'm glad I'm...
Skep.
Yes.
You know what was passed in Oregon, right?
Oh, yeah.
And now they're upset about it because there's been so many overdoses.
Yep. Not enough as far as I'm concerned, but yeah.
Skep, you said something I'm not sure is factually correct. You said that Biden is a wholly owned subsidiary of China, and I think he's really more of a timeshare, like an international timeshare. So part of him is owned by China, part of him is owned by Ukraine. I mean, he's really just a global citizen.
Yeah, I think Ukraine is trying to buy their way in. No, go ahead, please, Kefki. I'm sorry.
I have a frustration. They get so stupid about what you're taking, right? That there's this. If you've ever heard of kratom, I take that because my pain medication is not helping as much as it used to because they've taken me off a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Does everybody know what kratom is? Kratom has 2 alkaloids in it that mimics 2 of the receptor site occupancies of opiates.
it's perfectly legal, right? This
Yeah,
stupid doctor I went to, she goes, "Oh, you're not supposed to take that. Where did you get that?" I was like, "I got it at the vitamin shop because it was, and they said it would help my pain." I said, "Oh, the reason I took it." She treated me like a drug addict, and she said that
Joe
I
Rogan
had
lives on that
pot
stuff.
and some other kind of drug, illegal drug in my system. And she said it was my urine sample. You know what? Every other time I've given a sample to the other pain clinic, they have found not fucking shit. Sorry.
Let me
I
tell
think
you
she
what
did that on
happens with.
purpose to
Let me
push
just
me onto the
explain
pain
to
clinic.
you. Let me explain to you what pain patients do. Okay, they get on long-term opiates, and they take their Vicodin. Every day. There's 2 or 3 or 4 Vicodin, 10 milligrams usually, every day. And what happens is they develop a tolerance, and they start looking around for things like kratom and any other opiate mimicking. Over-the-counter agent, or sometimes illegal things that you can buy. And the other things they do is they try and leach CBD into, and they buy these inhalers. And they're usually they're legal because it doesn't have the THC-9 in it. It has THC-8 in it, which has a much lower level of psychoactivity than THC-9. And so these guys will, get the CBD, but it does show up positive for THC because the THC tests do not differentiate between how many fucking carbons are in a particular chain. So it's not that precise. And so it says, THC. That's why you got the THC in your urine, even though you'd probably just been doing CBDs.
I haven't even done CBD, though. I don't touch that stuff. It makes me paranoid. I don't like it.
Well, in any case, they found it might have, false positives are not very common with the marijuana test, but because it's real hard to make the. It's hard to fake. Nothing acts like THC in your body. It's just nothing quite like it.
See, they kept wanting me to go to the pain clinic. They're like, "We don't want to do this. We don't want to write this. We could get in trouble. Go to the pain clinic." And I'm scared of a lot of people, and it's a male doctor, and I get scared. And they're like, and
just
I
understand.
Think
wait. Stop thinking about you and think about the doctor.
Sorry.
Just for no, don't be sorry. I'm just trying to help you. The way to think about the doctor is that doctor who is not working at a pain clinic is scrutinized by people who it makes them feel good to take a doctor's license away because he's harming the children by writing opiates for pain. And everybody knows that when you write opiates for pain, you harm the children because it's just a catechism. Yes, it's just a catechism. It's magic how that works. It's magic. The children are magically hurt by a physician writing prescriptions for
Skep,
pain.
I'll accept that if you accept that there are asshole doctors out there that'll prescribe shit just
absolutely.
Okay.
They are pill mills.
As long as you're not
total
trying
pill
to
mills.
This,
not at all. What I'm saying is that
shoddy doctors. In my own,
there are some shoddy doctors.
Adam, he's agreeing with you.
I'm agreeing with you, Adam. The thing is, the doctors failed to police themselves. They brought this on themselves. They didn't clean up the stuff. It's through so much schooling, so much bullshit. They won't say shit about Shinola. They will never criticize each other. You learn this. Pfizer puts this into your head. That understand one thing. You never criticize a doctor, and you never criticize a doctor to another doctor. And if you listen to criticism from another doctor about a doctor, that is explosive territory, and you steer the conversation away from that. They teach you how to handle doctors. And the reason is that doctors really hate to criticize other doctors because they're very conscious of how hard and how long they worked, how much sacrifice they did to get that precious license. And all the things that they don't want taken away from them. And it's kind of like, they just think about how, something like that could happen to me. So they tend to take it easy on their peers. And that's why they can't clean their own profession, because they respect each other too much, or they respect their achievements too much. And the problem is there's nothing to motivate them other than pride in their profession, which very few of them have anymore.
I don't know, man. I mean,
make it
to be
better.
honest, what you're saying is the same thing that I'm hearing from just about every agency right about now, where they're a little bit too worried. About
What's an
their
agency you've
themselves.
heard that from?
The FBI, the police agencies, fucking politicians, dude. Just about every agency that is going around right now, they all have this mentality, and I get it. You've worked your way into a position, but at the same end, there are people that are out there that are saying shit about this, and you know, for me personally, as I'm part of it, and like you just said, you experienced it when you went to go and you had to go in person. We shouldn't have to do that, and that's where the issue is. It's like we can understand the issue, we can see the issue, but what then do we do about it? Do we just say, oh yeah, well that's just how it is? Why is it that way?
That's a fair question.
Adam, are you talking about having to go in person to give papers that you should be able to do online? Or are you talking about doctors that
Any of that. I mean,
overprescribe
and
or underprescribe?
all of that. And then look what we were just talking about earlier. They're gonna sit there and say, hey, guess what, guys? Now you got to put a mask on. You want to
Yeah.
go and fly in an airplane? You're gonna have to put a mask on again. Oh, eventually we're gonna have this new vaccination. You want to go back to work? They did it before.
They did it too. How many first responders lost their license because they wouldn't get the
Exactly.
jab?
How many pilots lost their jobs because they didn't get the jab? How many military service people lost their jobs because, I mean, again, we're seeing this. Okay, we're seeing it. We're acknowledging it. So now what? What is the next step?
The next step is to give me my freaking Klonopin.
Yes, give her a fucking Klonopin and don't freaking accuse people of having drugs in their system when they've never touched the shit. Sorry, sorry, angry, sorry.
I did want to say to you, so I go to the pain
Like
clinic.
cheaper meds too.
They did my ablation in my
Yeah.
back.
Mhm.
Why do they want you to go to the plant? You know what? I'll ask you later.
Oh,
Well, look, I like I said, I've just been, catching up on a lot of events going on, and I'm just looking at it like in the broad scope, just pointing at the house fire. It's not gonna do anything. Are we gonna
Jenna,
put it
You
out
need to
or?
put water on it.
Jenna,
Yeah.
you were asking what's wrong with me. I have degenerative disc disease, and I was in a wreck, and my back is kind of destroyed. Not completely, but it's pretty bad. That's why I
I
have
know
to
about
take
that, sweetie.
medicine.
I was gonna
Oh,
ask you something else, and then don't
oh,
worry.
okay. Yeah, just
I
okay.
just didn't. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
TOS actually said a while back that his hydrocodone meds are in a shortage, and they told him to cut it in half to make it last longer.
Yeah, but he can have withdrawals by doing that. They don't care though. They don't care if you have withdrawals and fucking die.
You usually don't die from withdrawal. You just
It
want to
feels
die.
like it.
Yeah, you just want to
Yes,
die.
I've had them. It feels like
I have one med that if I go off of, I'm within 24 hours suicidal.
Yeah. Oh. That's not the one they're not giving you, is it? You're okay?
No.
You're okay? Okay. Oh,
And
thank God.
we have a lot of it in the house.
Oh, good. Thank God.
Just in case, because
Okay.
it's not good. I'm
Oh,
not.
I know what that is too.
Yeah.
I just
I'm
realized
not
what that
who.
is. Don't ever run out of that.
I have backups and
Yeah, that's a good
just
thing.
because.
Probably don't want to say that much about it, but yeah. Good for
Well,
you.
no, they're all
I know.
prescribed.
I know. Absolutely. You got a prescription for everyone.
And they're filled when they're supposed to be.
Exactly. And that's the way it is.
Regardless, sharing
I
too
got
much
heated.
information on
Yeah.
YouTube is
Yeah.
not wise.
Yeah. It's not that hard to find out who any of us are. So
It's Advil.
Yep. Advil is in shortage. Could
I
be.
had
It
some
is?
Advil, but I lost it in that fishing accident where I lost all my
Yeah.
guns.
The guns and the Advil went right over the rail,
They were in
didn't
the
it?
same bag, man.
I always keep
Carry all your important shit in one bag. You know?
I do.
I apologize for being heated earlier. I'm sorry. My nerves are just really bad, but I am
Don't be
sorry.
upset for
Sweet,
being
no.
angry.
You're allowed to
about-
get upset about stuff.
Yeah, you're a
Yeah,
hot
that's-
babe anyway.
Yeah, there you go.
I know I have a thing that says "walk it off" up here, but that was a joke.
Yeah, he's
Hey, Skep,
Actually,
you should take a look at that image I put
the
up there. I
fine
love it.
print is the important part to read.
what does
You
it
know,
say?
the interesting thing I'm reading about the benzodiazepine
Make it
shortage.
large, Skep.
Do you guys know about the benzodiazepine shortage? That is a big deal.
Yes, it is. It's an
Because
enormous,
if you don't
stupid
get your
deal.
if you don't, oh my God, that is funny. That's like a solo layup.
Yeah, sorry, but it needs to be big.
That's funny. Oh, that is so funny.
I
Oh,
still-
God, kid.
You were never going to. Oh, God. It's a little boy.
Yeah.
Oh, don't take it so literally.
Yeah.
You know I have to defend all children.
Yeah, but stop. This
You
is
can't
funny.
adopt that one.
It's-
Sorry.
Yes,
that's totally
paracetamol. Yes, but
Yeah.
There's no way that bite got that deep.
I
Or
don't
he
know.
survived that deep.
Nobody.
yeah, ibuprofen. Right.
Adam, don't be that guy.
What?
There's no way that bike got that deep. There's actually.
Actually.
Yeah.
Well,
so
for
don't
one
be that
thing,
guy.
it's not a front wheel drive bike.
Yeah.
That's how I know that this is a prank.
Yeah, it's a rear wheel drive. That's right.
Adam,
Obviously, that dirt
I
was
told you
taken
not
from
to
a
take
dig site.
pictures of yourself on your bicycle anymore.
Hey,
What you're
Hey,
missing is the
I thought you said you
ramp
defend
on
all
the
kids.
left of the screen.
Yeah,
You're missing
that's the impact
ramp.
crater. He looks English, and English sod is moist.
Yes, and that's destination fucked, to quote Ozzy Man.
As a person married to a Brit, I would just like to say you're absolutely great.
Mm.
But that they're soggy or that the soil is soggy? in Britain?
So
Yes.
is he saying oi
Yeah.
at this point?
Oi!
Oi! Yeah, no, I think it's more than oi.
Oh, boy.
Well, no, he's okay. He doesn't know all the good words.
Right now, he's seeing God.
No, those are public school pants.
Yeah.
He knows all those words, Adam.
Did I use
You know what you know why? I know why he fell in the hole. He didn't get his Hogwarts letter.
He busted his Hogwarts into that crossbar there.
He did. Yeah. Good luck having children later in life, child.
That's the point of
Okay,
the
hold on. What's up with his hands? Look at his
Okay.
little hands.
I know.
He's British.
Oh, okay.
And his
Yeah.
little arms, too. This is kind of photoshopped. I think we know this.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, but you don't want to be that guy.
But the way his shoulder and
Yes.
Elbow
Jenna.
is-
Chicken
This-
leg.
God damn it. This is how you destroy memes.
it's making my
No, this is the worst possible discussion we could be having.
You want me to tell you about how the doctor stuck the
No,
the
no,
Botox
no,
thing right in my
no.
scar?
No,
Ah.
no, we don't want to hear that.
Can we talk about doom buggies?
That sounds like fun.
Yeah.
Sure.
You know what
There'd
we
be
can
a
talk
lot of
about,
fun on
Adam?
the
You can
beach.
bust your nuts driving a dune buggy. There.
Well,
you
I
go.
don't know. I guess.
Do you know what we can
Steering
talk
wheel.
about, Adam?
What?
Your face! Ah, I got him.
He didn't have a
didn't
license
have-
for them.
That's me.
Boy, mate,
Didn't
you
have
got
a
a license
license.
for them testicles?
Oh, you need license for them now?
Probably.
You got to take a picture of them?
Probably.
Oh, I
no.
forgot Spud was British.
Oh, yeah.
Liz.
Hey.
He didn't.
Hey, Spud, how do you feel
I'm
about
not
them
married
saying
to
that that's a
him.
British kid? How can you
It
tell?
is. Those are public school pants. Come on, man.
Is it? He could
Yeah,
be
they're
Australian.
short-
Well, yeah,
not in
they're
soggy soil like that. It's too sandy. It's too sandy.
Do you understand about public schools in Britain?
you still have to wear a uniform.
No. Public schools are private schools.
Yeah,
Hey,
public schools are the private schools.
Oh yeah.
What's the difference
What
between British and
Prospero
English?
says exactly right. It sounds backward. It's always sounded backward.
Harry! Oh, Harry!
I think we'll get in
What did
trouble if
Harry
I show that
do?
one.
That picture is just. Please
Should I
send
just
that
show
to
it?
me. Please.
Wait, why
Oh,
can't
which
I see
one?
the picture? Why does Prospero get to see it, but I can't?
Because I sent it to her in private chat.
Because Skep is going to maybe. No, did he get it? I wanted it enlarged. It's a
No,
great day for a ferret heist. You are correct.
Wait, what? What? Does ferret? You got a ferret?
You mean
Where's
this?
ferret? Oh, it's so cute! Oh my god!
I even told you where to get that one.
Look at the baby!
Is that
Oh!
that looked like a detonation vest that the ferret was?
Yeah, it
wearing in the
does,
last
doesn't
one.
it?
Yeah.
I was thinking, no, yeah.
I love that one. I
That's
love
a-
that one.
That's a
That
Hamas
goes-
t-shirt.
Yeah.
Go shoo. Pow, 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 pow.
Harry, I really want the India landing on the moon. Maybe.
Oh, yeah, I can hook you up.
Please, because that is just too good.
The Indian landed on the moon?
India,
Perfect.
the
Oh.
nation.
Yeah, this is
Okay.
dot, not feather.
No.
Dot, not feather.
No, I did. That's an even better image. Please
Yeah.
find the Indian. landing on
Elizabeth
the
Warren face planted into the moon.
moon.
That explains its dents.
Yes, those aren't craters on the moon. Those are all the fake
No.
Massachusetts Indians slammed into the surface. Thank you.
You're
I have a
welcome.
pair of wampum wolf earrings.
It's really better close up.
It is.
Indian comes.
No. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
That is.
What?
Will you send that to me, Harry?
I think I have sent it to you.
I don't
But I can
have
send
it.
it again.
I need it.
That is just so perfect.
That's so wrong.
It is wrong.
Ray, you're not
Beautiful.
wrong.
I
That
just
will be
don't
the first thing they
understand.
do when they land.
Hey, yeah, Lisa's English too.
I don't know why I have separate tags for racist and racism when it comes to memes. It makes it hard to find things.
How are
Lisa's
they alive
British,
on the
you mean?
moon?
See, that's the problem with hierarchical databases.
Skep, you need to show the India meme. Make it large.
Isn't he
Did
already
I-
making
did-
it large?
It is
Yeah,
large.
I
It's already
am.
large.
I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, you did? Oh, I'm
Yeah.
I'm
That
on
is
that.
large.
Big.
Because they're breathing on the moon.
Well, I was staring at the view screen and didn't see it. Like
I don't
Spread down, come
understand.
back. There are more
I was stuck on the
cases.
YouTube screen.
in Washington
No, I
State.
wonder
Okay.
who will be the first person to take an outdoor poop on the moon.
To take what out?
An outdoor poop on the
Lord,
moon.
may it be Gavin Newsom.
Man, that would probably evacuate your bowel
Hair.
pretty quickly.
The vacuum?
Yeah,
Yeah, and turn you inside out. That'd be
Ow.
pretty cool.
you might have. Yeah, you might have a complete intestinal prolapse.
Prolapse. Yeah.
Well, not,
I was thinking that sounds actually kind of a positive thing.
not to be crude, but technically wouldn't like the first rocket spaceships. I am in a lot of pain, so words hate me. But they didn't really recite but their poop have been like floated out of the
What the?
What do you say? They did it. They did a cosmic flush.
What's wrong?
yeah.
No.
No,
So-
it was stored
I
on
wanna
board
eat
the
the
capsule
turtle. Oh,
and
no.
came back and was disposed of. Kind of like a camper.
Precious turtle.
What? You don't like turkey?
Yeah,
I like
turkey's good.
turtles, but I don't want to kill the turtle.
You do know that. No, well,
We'll have
Harry,
somebody
send me
else
that,
kill it for you.
please.
Yeah, just get the delicious prepared bird.
The
Yeah, you can hang out in the other room and wait.
Aw,
Speaking
I
of-
love that.
That
Just
I
trying to
love
make
the
people
idea.
feel better.
Veal hippos is that's an amazing idea.
Veal hippos?
Veal hippos.
Yes.
Mhm.
Delicious, tender hippo meat.
I know hippos and rhinos aren't the same thing, but I have a shirt that
That is
says
super
Can you prove
meta.
that? Can you prove that?
that hippos and rhinos aren't the same thing.
Yeah, I didn't think you could.
Do people eat those?
Yes,
What?
all those things. They eat all those things.
Well, I have a shirt with
Rhino
rhino
horn,
on
they
it, and it
particularly
says
like.
"Thick
You
as
don't
the
want to be
chubby
attacked by
unicorn."
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, I guess yeah. If you're gonna eat bugs or
No, they absolutely
horses
do.
or
They absolutely do eat rhinoceros. Hippopotamus, different story because
They're
it's
mean.
it's actually easier to kill a rhino than it is a hippo,
Yes.
at least from what I read. And the hippos kind of stay en masse. And boy, if they're young, you don't go anywhere near a hippo herd. They will come out of their way to kill you. And they will kill you. And they will
They're
not wait till the
mean.
job is done. That's right. They
Harry,
absolutely
wasn't
will.
that a hippo that guy
No.
kept smacking
Yeah,
on Saturday?
yeah.
oh, when he was trying to escape from the zoo.
Yeah.
Wait,
That thing
I
was
need
crazy.
to know.
Yeah, there's a video where like a hippo was trying to climb out of his
Enclosure?
enclosure. I was thinking encampment, but I was like, yeah, that's not the right word. And yeah, and it was like a security guard just like smacking him on the nose. And the hippo's just like,
It's
What?
him. It's Big Pharma.
I don't know if that's I don't know if that's one of Assassin's memes, but
That's wonderful.
That is,
man,
it's him. It's Big Pharma.
he's fine.
Yo,
they're
go see my
they're
friend, Big Pharma. Big Pharma will hook you up.
I think Big Pharma's trying to smuggle out of the pharmacy his prison wallet.
Adam, are
Take
you
the shot and we'll
okay?
sit on you and make you take the shot.
It's not a prison wall. It's a prison attaché case. Oh
Oh,
boy.
Hi, Johnny.
Okay, that was
Hey, Johnny.
Sorry.
See, Cannibalistic Wizard is here too.
What the fuck is
I love
security?
this.
Did you hear about the Venezuelan, and they were told on some certain Wednesday they could all just walk through and become citizens or some crap like that, and they swarmed it, and like people died.
Where was this?
The border.
Which border? Our border?
Yes.
Oh, southern.
Yes.
One does have to ask because there are Canadians clamoring too.
Canadians are trying to sneak into America.
No,
They
they're
do
too
it-
polite.
Well, they kind of. They don't have to really try.
They could take a
Look at the
barrel
population of
down
the
Niagara
Dakotas,
Falls.
y'all.
They could take a barrel down Niagara Falls, and depending on where they land, they'll be arrested and become
The
go into that
border
country.
is pretty porous.
I
Yeah.
know.
By
what the
the
border
way,
looks
you
like.
get
we
to
we
the
we extradite Canadian citizens back to
Oh
Canada.
my god.
My God.
That's awesome.
What are those?
Those are mammograms.
Mammograms. Oh,
Not
is that
wrong.
the gospel?
Okay,
Not
okay, hold on.
You
But
killed Kefki.
are those chocolate graham crackers or are those like rye graham crackers?
They're Michelle Obama.
Question, Adam.
Well,
That's what you're concerned about. Are they chocolate?
What? I'm also concerned about what that red thing is. Is that jelly or is that
Kefki, are you okay, sweetie?
Sorry, do you guys do?
It's Kefki's first time seeing a pastry nipple.
I'm not gonna eat it, but I just wanna
Now
know-
speaking
it'd
a
be
foreign
interesting to know.
language.
That is so funny.
Just wave
Yeah.
at it.
I have a
That is an
feeling
awesome
that boobies are made out of fondant, which means yuck. But
Sorry.
that's great.
Sorry. I'm
It's
so
okay,
sorry.
sweetie.
Ew,
Don't
fondant.
apologize. That's
Isn't-
funny as hell.
Isn't fondant like that tasteless stuff.
I call it
Yes.
fun.
They
Oh,
use
we made Lisa feel better.
fondant.
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 Pull it back, we'll lose her.
I just
We're losing
remember
her.
when you watch the cake shows, it's like they
No.
sculpt
Do
things
you
out of
have a
fondant.
criminal record?
And they handle
No.
it constantly.
Do I
Yep.
still need one? Do I get to go to Australia? This isn't 1788? 9? 3? I can't see
88.
the last number. If she's answering this question, I want to know who has the Ouija board.
It's an old board. Okay. Don't make us explain them anymore, please.
Whoa. Apple core.
Say no more. Who's your friend?
Women
They.
of
Over the kids are being
By
sexist
the
of me
dishwasher's
wondering why
yelling
the
at
dishwasher.
That's a
I need that. I need that one.
Kefki, if you ask Harry nicely, he'll send it to you.
Harry, would you please send me?
I will.
Ditto, Harry.
I will.
Me
Well,
too,
Harry.
Harry.
Do you need a translator
Being
for that?
careful not to post the ones I shouldn't post.
You know, Kefki laughs like that dog used to laugh on the cartoons.
Muttley?
Smutly.
I mean, Muttley?
Muttley, yes,
Yeah,
Muttley.
Muttley.
Muttley, yeah.
Oh yeah. And
Dick Dastardly and Muttley.
wasn't it Wacky Racers?
Yeah. It was Dick Dastardly and his dog Muttley.
What's Muttley?
Did that sound like the butler?
The
I don't know
ability
what
to
it
do
is, so I
that
don't know what's wrong with
is something in your lungs, and it actually usually happens when you have a respiratory problem. You get something called ralls, and it's that rattling sound in your chest. But when you have the ralls, it's a great time to record your laugh because you can really do that laugh well. You will really extend that part of it. Much better when you have nice big engorged tissues inside your lungs full of fluid. It makes a much juicier sound. And some people
I no longer want to laugh like this. How do I stop?
It's a good
Well.
laugh, Kefki.
Oh,
I can
there's
tell
no
you the
stopping
things
it
to
now.
do, but
Okay.
anyway.
Harry, please, dishwasher meme.
Yeah, Harry, please. I won't give you
That
address.
is really a funny. That is such a funny paradigm for a meme. The cat looking on, as the hysterical babe with the obviously sympathetic friend, is listening to her rant, and then the cat is just like, "What is this?" Say,
Smudge, got a lot of mileage out of his little life.
yeah,
Yep, that's called a Karen.
yeah. There are Karens. Oh man, there are Karens everywhere.
Just,
I got told today with a brace on, I had no right to use a handicapped spot.
They could kiss your ass.
That's what my sister told them.
Good.
Yeah.
Erica is a very good PCA. She's not a pipe. She's a personal care assistant.
How many people, without saying anything, how many people on this call understand this meme that Harry just put up? That's called the double slit experiment. Okay, and when he looks away, there's a whole bunch of bars that represent the interaction of diffraction patterns and the way that light, appears in lots of different ways, even when it appears to not doing it. So it's just a very strange property of light. But then when he looks at it, goes back. It's screwing with him.
Yeah,
I
there's
understand
knowing
that.
what happens, and then there's actually understanding. And I'm not
Right.
sure anybody really, really, really understands.
No,
It's one of those quantum weirdness things that if you think about it, you give yourself a headache.
I can analogize it with throwing 2 pebbles in a pond and watching the waves interact. But that's an analogy, and it's incorrect to reason, using that. But it's okay to characterize it that way. I think it gives a flavor for what it's like. But yeah, you're right. As far as really knowing what goes on,
because we don't.
How do you even know? How do you even find out? How do you sense? You can, other than modeling it mathematically, Harry. What can you do? Oh God, that's
just right.
I knew you would go here. I knew you were going here. I was thinking to myself, I wonder if he's got that cat meme. Yep, there it is.
Yeah, I have that on the short list.
Schrodinger's kitten. It's a tale with 2 endings, and one's happy and one's sad.
Oh, the kitten dies in the end.
Or it doesn't.
No, you don't know.
It does, because
doesn't.
It's in superposition right now. You cannot know.
It's simultaneously alive and dead.
Right. Until you look.
It's a quantum kitten. Just
it's
kind
of like
kitty. It's like the 2 slits experiment. It's a quantum particle and wave, particle wave, particle wave, particle wave.
Wait,
how do you know it's there? Every now and then it emits a muon.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't those people from the Waltons?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
It's the grandmother and
John
Boy
and Elizabeth.
No, it is the Waltons. Okay. That grandmother's a dead giveaway. John Boy's looking pretty dopey.
Johnny.
Yeah.
John Boy was pretty dopey.
John Boy's been hitting the E a little bit hard lately.
Oh, you triggered poor Johnny.
No, that's a joke for the Schrodinger thing. Schrodinger's cat. It triggers him, and it doesn't trigger him. See, both ways.
Yeah,
I think he was triggered by the
I'm
Waltons.
sorry. Really
he doesn't like John Boy. He remembers what he did to him.
Oh my God!
I love that.
I love Venn diagrams. I just love them.
Sporks are amazing.
You know what's fun about Venn diagrams and Kamala Harris is that she thinks that Venn diagrams only come in pairs. She thinks there's 2 circles.
Yes.
Still one of the best memes of all time. Really superior.
Which one am I, wizard?
Here's your bottle, asshole.
Oh, this is
here's your bottle, yeah. And it's the little bird, bird. The chick appears.
Oh boy, thank you.
Yeah, if the face shot wasn't enough, we got you a crotch shot to go with the final.
If that child was a real child, I'd have to adopt it to get it away from the parents that are experimenting on it.
That is the parent.
The arm?
Yeah, the arm is the parent.
Look, this is just the first step of Johnny 5.
Shoot for a bully-free skull.
I
would have a target on that thing.
Oh, that is
so fast.
Oh no!
For a bully-free skull.
No.
Oh, that is so good.
Harry, guess what I'm going to ask you?
For stuff, should I just set up a Dropbox and just copy every image I have in my meme folder?
Yes!
It'd probably be simpler.
Yes, Harry. Do
just
that.
Leave it in the leave a link to it in the Discord.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That is
amazing.
I don't get it.
Oh, it's Greta.
How dare you? She's just about to
I
sneer.
get it.
How
I know that's
dare
stupid.
you?
Yeah.
She's saying the word dare right there, as a matter of
is
fact.
stupid.
Okay, that is
Greta.
fabulous.
Oh wait, I think I have a Greta tag, don't I?
You know, I blame paper straws on Greta.
Who's paper straws?
straws?
Yeah,
They make paper straws?
Turtle hugger.
Yeah.
How do they
dude.
work?
He's
Not
a
in
turtle
Texas.
hugger?
They're paper.
not in Texas.
Skep, I'm gonna come and just stay with you for a couple days and see if I like Texas. And
You will.
It's only
You'll
better
move.
now that his air conditioning's fixed.
You'll move down here. Seriously, if you, especially if you come down around January.
I love that.
So
Kelly's
do you-
heroes combined with Greta.
Yeah.
Could you look for a house on your street so I can live near you?
Cubert.
I'm hearing the Bangles.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Yeah. Deo, deo.
Do you know the
Calvin and
Petersons?
Buddy.
The Petersons hated that song.
Okay.
Vicky and Debbie Peterson hated
Oh,
that.
thank you, Jenna.
Hated
I can
that
believe
song.
it.
All of them hated it by the time it got famous.
Oh, I'm sure.
Are
That's
those
their
the people
least
that
favorite
sang it?
song. I'm a Bangles
Paper straw.
freak. It's my guilty pleasure.
Give
And because Debbie Peterson can actually play the guitar and she doesn't get any credit for it. But that's a
Sorry.
I don't know. It just was
Yeah,
a
I can
rotten thing.
understand.
The Bangles don't get enough credit because they can really sing.
Yeah.
Those four girls can get together and really sing. It's really all they can do. They're not great instrumentalists. They're not even good instrumentalists, really, except for the one guitar player.
Well, Skep, you'll be proud of me. They're in my playlist.
Good.
Furious D.
I'll have to check them out.
Live at the Blue Ball
You've
Room.
never heard the Bangles, Adam?
I mean, I've heard "Walk Like an Egyptian," but
Yeah.
They have a couple other good songs.
Oh my goodness gracious. We're at
In my room.
10:30. In my room. Sorry, that was the Beach Boys.
Yeah, that was a different In My Room.
Uh-huh.
That was from Pet Sounds, right?
Yes, lots of socks. Oh my
I
I
god.
might
those
actually have
dresses.
this album.
And the singing midget.
Spicy Sea songs.
Mhm.
Okay.
I like that.
Read
Looks
the
like a
whole thing.
British.
Nothing
Hollow
good
body.
will come out of this relationship. Nothing good.
She's
There's
gonna
so
get
many
ashes
things
down
wrong.
her boobs.
Yeah. For one thing, it's the
Yeah,
incorrect
but-
smoking of the cigarettes tells you just there's a wealth of psychiatric misfortune under that wig.
I do have a thing for redheads, though.
Well, marry her.
Adam, she probably is 1,000 years old.
She's probably not a redhead. Just saying.
Yeah, not that
Adam's
color.
not a soul man.
Does the carpet match the curtains?
Oh God. Okay, we did that.
All right. Come on.
What? I know.
Carpet match the drapes.
Yeah.
The curtains.
Low on cyan. Oh
No,
my God.
you low on cyan.
I know. That is everybody's lament.
I hear that in a Japanese accent too.
No, fuck you, row on Scion. No, fuck you, row on Scion.
Remember Hiroshima? Fuck you back now.
No Scion, no printy.
Fuck you, Gajen.
Yeah.
I took my nieces back to school shopping, and Eva only wanted anime t-shirts.
Okay.
And then she wanted to tell me about the animes.
Who is this girl?
Aw.
Her name.
Why does she? Who is this anime? And why does she get all this
Anime?
publicity?
Yeah.
I don't know, because I wanted to hurt her.
Why? There's a lot of decent anime, and then there's a lot of crap anime.
Well, she led me away from home just to save me from being alone. Good old
So I had to
anime.
make this call. I need to know if you guys, if I'm being
Those are Prospero.
perspective or not, overprotective or not. So she likes Dragon Slayer, and she wanted a Dragon Slayer backpack, but I told her no because she could get in
Is that
trouble
the
for
big
that.
bosom lady with the Dutch accent?
Do you think you could get in trouble for going to school with a backpack with not Dragon Slayer? I'm sorry, it was no, I can't remember it, but it involved death and silence or something like that. Death Note. Damn it!
Death Note.
I'm in a lot of pain.
Why is this? I've never liked hollow-bodied guitars. Okay, you've got my attention, Green Badger.
What?
Why? What is the problem with hollow body? What's the problem with a nice Gibson F hole or something like that?
Oh, yeah, or like I was saying earlier, Gretsch.
Gretsch. Yeah,
Gretsch.
one of any
Sorry,
any gigantic Gretsch hollow body is a great guitar.
I do the same thing with Grand or Garand.
Yeah,
Garand.
Garand.
Yeah, you say Garand, and I think MotZ Garand.
I say tomato.
I'm sorry, but that's where my brain goes.
Adam, not
Yes.
Adam, Harry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Adam, you could answer this too.
No.
What anime has Slayer in it?
What? What anime has
Demon
Slayer?
Slayer, probably.
Thank you. That was the one she wanted. I told her she couldn't have a backpack that said Demon Slayer.
Holy shit! I've been using the wrong mouse the whole time. Damn. Oh wait, Demon Slayer. She can't use.
You think
Demon
she would have
Slayer?
got in trouble in school for having Demon Slayer?
Possibly.
She's a 6th grader.
Oh well, hell yeah.
Harry, that's good.
Yeah.
That's
gospel
sitting
truth.
in my chair.
Oh, Harry,
Well, you
Assassin said you have another Schrodinger
Absolute gospel
Catman
truth.
waiting.
Oh,
Sorry.
I do? Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's the quality entertainment Minions brings you.
Oh, what would we do?
Yeah, but hey, Skep. So
Yes.
do you prefer solid
yeah, I've
body
seen that
versus
one.
a hollow body? I mean, I like a hollow body.
It
Only
depends what I'm
because-
playing.
I like a
yeah.
hollow point. Did I say that?
If I'm playing rock and roll and I need to get up around the 20th to the 23rd, well, first of all, I want a 23rd fret. But if I've got to play up around 19, 20, 22, 21, 22, I want a solid body with minimal stuff to be in my way, because those are little tiny subtle movements of my fingers, and I do better when I can, the visibility is simply better with a solid body guitar because it tends to be smaller. Anyway.
No, I gotcha. And
meanwhile, from inside the box, trading your
I love this.
Skep, I appreciate the response, and I agree. Although I do like the warmth of a hollow body that you can get sometimes, but it also
my problem
depends.
Yeah.
It depends on what you're gonna play too. So I mean,
Right,
yeah, you're right.
exactly.
When you're playing rock and roll, for sure, and especially like if I'm playing ska or some reggae, yeah, you need that.
Is that real?
Solid body.
Is that real?
Yeah, from some ska. If I'm playing something like Our House, I can play that on anything.
Oh, that can't be real.
But on
all right.
it's just a function of how plunky and how much tone I want to get out. If I want to get the plunky tone out, I need a
and you want
hollow
a cleaner
body
sound, right?
I got to have a hollow body guitar. Otherwise. And the other thing is Stratocaster's overrated. Changed my mind. Why does everybody prefer a Telecaster? Because the neck is better. Well, you can get that neck on a Stratocaster. Yeah, but a Stratocaster doesn't sit right. Sorry, it just slides off your lap, in my opinion.
Harry, you don't have to buy an ankle monitor. You just buy an Apple AirTag and you buy a little watch.
Oh my God, that's perfect.
Where is Harry finding these?
Sorry.
That is so true.
Do they? No.
Women dig up the past?
Come on.
Professional gunny sackers.
So I should be afraid, huh?
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
Wing baby
I'm
here.
sorry I'm cackling so much.
By simply attaching the new Acme Wing Baby airlines can significantly improve their passengers' overall
Love
comfort.
that. See that kid out there, Ricky? He wouldn't stop crying either. Oh my God.
Yeah.
God bless. Very
You know
large.
what is kind of creepy is
Something on the wing.
I think a bunch of us minions are on some form of like a urban dictionary or something like that.
Mhm.
So yeah. Hey, makes the dating scene, right?
Animal choke kiss. Oh my God, that is funny.
Just Gary
The
likes
far,
it.
the far side is an
Genius.
endless mind of just great humor. He just had the perfect point of view.
Mm-hmm.
Gary Larson has darn near the perfect life. You know, after retiring from being a
Phenomenal.
the phenomenal cartoonist, he's now a professional musician,
Mhm.
which I just love. I just love that so much.
He fueled his actual avocation with a vocation.
Yeah.
But his vocation smacked of avocation as well. So I think he just doubled up. Toby versus Godzilla. Yeah. Eventually he'll gnaw through to the Achilles. That's
Wait, what?
presuming Godzilla has an Achilles.
Yeah.
Wait, go Godzilla.
Up from the depth, 40 stories high.
Such a
bring it
previous
low.
voice.
Hey, did you hear that it is
And
the hottest it's ever been in
Godzilla.
Arizona, and it's all
Yeah, it's a
Prospero's and Skep's fault?
state of emergency.
What has never happened? What again now? It's
What?
our fault for what?
It's the hottest it's ever been in Arizona.
Oh, and it's our fault. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
It's our
because
fault. because,
maybe
like boom
if everybody
ticks
stopped
and
driving all
gasoline-powered
these,
cars.
yeah,
Yeah, it's funny how
Look-
that happens.
Look, city
Yeah.
boy, some of us don't live in the city, so we need a drive.
Whoa.
Okay,
Who's a
you
city boy?
segued. I wasn't going to show this one.
Oh shit! It's a woman.
Plain how
Guy on the motorcycle. I love it. Son of a bitch.
I can honestly tell you, after
She's trying to
driving
parallel.
with my mother all day Saturday, this is a true statement.
Is it? Is
I
it?
can parallel the park. The
She
fuck out of a car.
stopped
That's
in the
okay.
middle of 28 to look at a sandcastle because there's a sandcastle competition going on in front of businesses. And the lunatic stopped.
Oh, Marty.
You don't
Marty,
have
pull
to
me
say
in.
these
Like,
things.
oh, Marty, you're
Let's
pulling
just
me in.
remember, you
That is so
don't
funny.
have to say these things. We are live.
The burb.
Yes, we are.
It is the burb.
What did I say?
I don't know. Just I
Hour
know
and
you
38
may
in.
feel
We barely skimmed the memes.
Oh no.
Excellent.
My
Do
mother
we
knows
have,
she's a horrible driver.
Oh okay. Well,
There she goes.
When women become possessive about the demon, you're sleep paralyzing other women, aren't you?
Good times.
Oh my God.
Well, Minions of the Zoo has been brought to you tonight by Motley and the Minions of the Zoo. But seriously, folks, it's time to thank everybody and get the hell out of Dodge, I think. I mean, you're a perfect kitten. You're a perfect little pussy right there. But
Hey,
anyway,
you said it.
what was he doing?
You
Oh, type
said it.
All kidding aside, I want to thank my panel for being a part of the broadcast tonight, and thank chat for coming out, being a part of this too. You guys are my friends. Thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to do it. That's going to do it for tonight. The zoo is closed. Good night, everyone, and have a